Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Women Unleashed podcast. It is Bridge and Taylor, your awesome, sexy co-hosts. How are you today, Taylor?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I liked it. I think that's my favorite intro so far.
Yes, nice, awesome. I'm glad to hear you well. I'm good too. And today we're going to talk about hypnosis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to take this one, Britt. I've never been hypnotized before, and I believe you have.
hypnotized. Yes, I've been hypnotized a few times.
Mm.
So I found out about this because my couples counselor was also a hypnotist, a
Oh.
master hypnotist. And
Mm.
at that point in time, he was like, look, I think you could really benefit from um, emotional regulation, and I can hypnotize you for that. I was
That's
like,
fucking cool.
yeah, this is exactly what I said. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you do what? Like,
Put
this
me
is
down for that.
Yeah,
I want to
I
go.
had no idea this existed. Up until that point in my life, I knew that hypnosis was a thing,
Mm.
and there was lots of like comedy or sketch, like live TV shows about it, and
Yeah.
that people had mixed results with, stopping drinking or smoking, stuff like that.
Mm. Yeah, the
Um,
smoking one I've heard of a few times. I think one of my family members has had it done, but they still smoke. So sure how
yeah,
well that one worked. Maybe for a short period of
yeah,
time.
yeah. So, what happened was I told my hypnotist like what it's like at the moment, or what it
Mm.
was like at that current point in time, and what I would like my experience of myself to be like if I
Mm.
was emotionally regulated, even though I didn't really know what that looked like because I don't remember not being that way.
Mm.
um, and then I laid on his little like, chair thing, and he got my phone out and recorded as well as hypnotizing me like at the same time
Yeah.
so I could listen to it again. And basically he started hypnotizing me, and like I was like I could feel my brain like trying to like, is this it, is this it, I don't know, is this it, like
Mm-hmm.
just let go, basically what they do is they talk to your subconscious. So like your they there's like an analogy they use, which is like you've got this big elephant, and this tiny little person riding the elephant,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what it is like in your brain. Like your subconscious is the big clumsy elephant just
Mm.
automatically operating, and then your conscious brain is that like tiny little person on top. um
Yeah, right.
I, and um, they're talking to the. I think that they said they're talking to the clumsy big elephant
Yeah.
because it's your
Mm-hmm.
subconscious,
Yep.
um, and because that's where all of your automatic programs live, and so you want to talk to those to reprogram those. And so hypnosis is about doing that. It's about reprogramming
Mm.
your neural pathways and doing it in a hypnotized state so that you can't
Cool.
go anywhere or do anything with it. And I forget the level of brainwave activity that it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it's normal. Like I've drooled during
Mm-hmm.
during my hypnosis before, because I felt like I was asleep but a little bit awake at the same time.
Mm.
And after the first time he did it and he brought me back out of it, he asked me, "So how do you feel about throwing a tantrum now?" And I just laughed, like as if, like, why would I ever throw a tantrum? Like that's ridiculous. And
Yeah.
I felt like um I've done some, you know, mind altering substances
Mm.
in the past, and I was like, just felt like I was high all day. And I just called my mum, my fiance, my sister. And I was like, hi. They're like, what's going on with you? And I'm like, wow, this is what I just did. Like, I don't feel like, I'm so happy. I don't think how I don't see how I could ever be mad at all. Like,
Yeah. That's awesome.
and so the intention is to listen to that track every night when you go to bed for as long as you want to. And at the start, I listened to it when I went to sleep. I felt like I wake up like just way more balanced and calm and ready to go for the day. If I went in the massage chair at the gym, I would play it as well. Why not? Just go for it. So I am definitely way more emotionally regulated. And I've stopped listening to that one, and I've gone back to him twice with two other things, and one of them was for show jumping because I had this like some fear when I was approaching the fences, and when I look into it, like people like Tiger Woods, his dad had a hypnotist working with him from a very young age. Right. So it is certainly like programming the subconscious while you're asleep. Your subconscious is about open for about 10 minutes after you fall asleep. So it's like the perfect time to be in there, like rearranging shit. I haven't been doing it lately. So tonight I'm going to take that on. Because it does involve, like, if you have a partner, you do need to put your AirPods in or some kind of thing when you go to sleep. And it does kill a bit of the intimacy, like, when you go to bed. I don't know about you, but, like, I like a bit of a snuggle and a kiss. And then if I've, like, I'm a bit sleepy and then I'm like, oh, I've got to go reach over and get my AirPods and then, put them in. And then I wake up halfway through the night going, let's try and get AirPods into case without dropping them all over the place. But I highly recommend it, and I have heard some tremendous results from like some of his other clients, which is really cool. And I highly recommend it. Like I was gonna say it's like a free way to like do personal transformation. It's not free because you've got to pay your hypnotist, but it's free in terms of time because you're going to go to sleep every night. Usually, most people go to sleep, and so there's that window when you fall asleep that your subconscious is open. So why not have something in there, programming it and like cleaning it up and doing what you want with your brain? So yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. So you just have one session with the hypnotist and then you use that recording every night for however long you want. And so then I went one session. Per topic.
Each case is different.
Okay.
Like, I think the max he would usually do on someone is maybe like 3 or 4 for a particular like intention. You could go back for different things, and that's like you could go back heaps. But for me, he said I would only need one session, and like I think that's pretty reasonable. Like for that thing with the response that I had, and I can also see having been how I am now, I could probably go. You know what? I think I could take it to another level. Which wasn't previously available to me if I hadn't been at this level, this new level now.
Yeah. So can you do it on certain situations? Like say you had a traumatic experience or something. Can you go to like, I don't know, change your feelings?
I reckon you could. Yeah, I reckon you could. Definitely. Because all it's doing is reprogramming your brain.
Yeah.
So, like, I did it. So with the horse riding, like I had some falls and some stops, and my fear, like, you could say it's a trauma because that's kind of where what happens. It was like, where's the horse going to take off from? Like, I don't know, and I wouldn't trust the horse, and like there was all this war stuff. And so we did one on that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I did experience myself being a lot more calmer. I don't think it was as effective as the emotional regulation one. But I also think I was judging the hypnosis at the same time, because I'm like, oh, well, this guy doesn't know horses. How is he supposed to, like, you know, tell me how it's gonna be when I approach the fence? Because I don't even know how it's supposed to be when I'm approaching the fence. How does this guy know? He doesn't even ride horses. And it wasn't until a month ago that I kind of found out, I learned how I really should approach fences.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, keeping you up, Taylor.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the topic. Maybe it's triggering me or something. I need to have a look at hypnosis. I think it'd be really cool. Like, I've done, I do normal therapy. I don't know. Go and see a psychologist and courses and stuff. But that sounds good. I think I'm going to write it down and have a look into it. I think it'd be cool
he's got a YouTube that he does
Okay.
all of his couples counseling videos on. The business name is Rapid Couples Counseling, and if you look that up on Google, you'll find him and his YouTube channel. He's fantastic, really, really, and funny, and can hypnotize you through Zoom and record it, and then just send you the recording. I did that once too. I drooled. Like, I was sitting at my laptop drooling. Heart. So beautiful.
You're so funny. Oh, that's funny. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. That's really interesting. And everyone else, maybe we'll put that in the show notes. Just his YouTube and stuff, so people, if they want to have a look into it themselves.
Yeah, we might. You know what? We might even get him on the podcast.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna put it in our Okay, so putting it down as a thing to do.
Yay!
And if anybody has any questions or anything, they should put it, like, email us through the fan mail. We actually have an email address now, which is womenunleashedpodcast@gmail.com. Very fancy.
Whoop. Thanks for setting it up, Taylor.
So people can email questions and things like that. That'd be cool.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
I am. Cool. All right, anything else? Otherwise,
no, I think that's nice. Short and sweet. Yeah.
Good.
All right, I'll wrap it up. Well, thank you all for listening. We love sharing with you these topics. Let us know any feedback. As I said, we've got an email address now. We'll put it in the show notes. We've also got all the social media. So make sure to follow us on there, and we'll speak to you soon in a fortnight. Bye.